the thing we want to do more than anything else is honor him back. And I think the first order of business there is allowing him to spend the time he needs to decide what his next step are. Does he want to play another year in the NBA? And that'll be, as he said to you guys last night, family time, I think time with his inner circle. And we just want to honor that for him.
Interesting choice of words there from Rob Palinka. We adore our Lord and risen King. At this time of heightened emotions, as our divorce is pending, we just want to take this moment to honor and worship the Billy Goat, LeBron James. The reason this is so interesting is because the Lakers' failure to honor LeBron James is the main cause of this latest argument between the self-proclaimed king and the most storied franchise in the NBA. The other day, Shannon Sharp, "Hey, it's me, Shay Shay." This dude. The other day, the grown man who calls himself Shay, he claimed that LeBron James is the reason the Los Angeles Lakers have been relevant. Now, never mind the fact that this franchise was relevant before LeBron James was even born. According to Shay, and I'm sure his fellow bronze-sexual Nick Wright feels the same way, they believe LeBron James is the reason the Lakers are relevant. This latest story about LeBron and his problems with the Lakers, it is not a coincidence that this story was leaked to the media. Everything LeBron James does is calculated. If we know something about LeBron James, it's only because he wants us to know about it. Throughout his career, LeBron has desperately tried to control the narrative, which, to me, just further proves how insecure he is. On the surface, it doesn't make sense that LeBron James is insecure. He is universally viewed as one of the top 5 players in the history of the NBA. That is outrageous! That is blasphemy! LeBron James isn't in the top 5. This man is the GOAT! That's what casual fans under the age of 30 believe. That's what Nick Wright, who is so obsessed with LeBron James, when Nick Wright goes to the dentist sticks the toothbrush in LeBron's ass to clean Nick's teeth. There is a small, microscopic contingent who actually believe that LeBron James has eclipsed the icon of icons, the great one, the man that is so legendary. I don't even have to say his name, and you know exactly who I am talking about. There is a very small contingent that believes that LeBron James has eclipsed his career. But those of us who are grown-ups, grown men, we know LeBron James is top 5, maybe even top 2, top 3. Either way, though, there is no need for LeBron James to be this insecure. In terms of individual accolades, he holds damn near every record imaginable. You can narrow it down to most points scored in December when the temperature is between 30 and 40 degrees, and the Big Dipper is perfectly aligned with Uranus, and LeBron James has that record. Most 41-year-old dudes, we're happy to not be winded walking to the mailbox to check the mail. LeBron James is still playing high-level elite basketball at 41 years old, and he is showing no signs of slowing down. In terms of longevity and playing at an elite level for this long, we will never see another LeBron James in my lifetime. This dude has no reason to be insecure, yet for some reason, he is. And with the leak of this latest story, which highlights LeBron's insecurity, the timing is suspicious. I'm wondering if the intent behind it is to give LeBron a reason to leave the Lakers. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. It's going into the sponsor for today's video, my good friends at American Attitude. Here in a couple of months, America will be celebrating its 250th birthday. 250 years of freedom, 250 years of being the greatest country on earth. Due to a certain political party that's anti-American, I'm sure July 4th is going to be intentionally divisive. But you can show your love and support for our country and our great military with patriotic gear from American Attitude. American Attitude is more than just a clothing brand. It is a movement for people who love faith, freedom, and a good punchline. They've got plenty of hats and shirts that celebrate 250 years of American freedom. But my personal favorite is the infidel t-shirts and hoodies, where you're displaying your pride at being labeled as an infidel. They've also got patriotic hoodies and tumblers to keep the beverage of your choice iced down during the summer. American Attitude strives to bring patriotic Americans together through humor and unapologetic American grit. So click the link in the description or the pinned comment below. Use my promo code BTL10, BTL10. Receive 10% off your first purchase with American Attitude. Headline at Sports Illustrated. LeBron James felt disrespected by Lakers GM Rob Palinka. Couple of months ago, believe it was late March, Lakers beat the Cavs in Cleveland. The win was a big deal for a couple of reasons. Number one, the Lakers beat one of the best teams in the league on the road. As we have seen in the playoffs, Cavs are very tough to beat at home. But according to Rob Palinka, this win was a big deal because it was JJ Redick's 100th win as an NBA head coach. Okay. Not sure why that's a big deal. Bill Green, former coach of the biggest dump in the NBA known as the New Orleans Pelicans. Bill, or as he preferred to be called, I'm Willie! Willie Green has 150 wins as an NBA head coach, and Bill Green is one of the worst coaches in the league. So it's kind of weird that a historic franchise like the Lakers, which is used to celebrating championships, it's kind of weird that they are celebrating and honoring a coach for winning 100 games. But in Rob Palinka's defense, JJ Redick is a young coach. He was a career role player in the NBA, spent most of his career in the shadows of stars who were recognized for their achievements. So it's somewhat understandable why Rob Palinka wanted to show JJ Redick that he was appreciated. That night in Cleveland, Rob Palinka gave JJ Redick the game ball, but there was just one problem, one tiny problem. During that same win, LeBron James passed Kareem Abdul Jabaar, or as WNBA player Cam Brink prefers to call him,
Kareem Abdul Jabaar.
LeBron James passed Abdul to become the leading player with the most combined wins in NBA history. Uncle KC, who cares? Yeah, I'll tell you who cares. LeBron James cares. According to Dave McNenaman at ESPN, LeBron James was pissed off that the Lakers gave the game ball to JJ Redick. How dare they honor this role player without mentioning my greatness? If it wasn't for me, John Redick wouldn't even be here. To make matters worse, LeBron James feels like the Lakers are taking him for granted. Let me make sure I'm understanding you correctly. The Lakers, which traded away their entire young core of players in 2019 because LeBron James wanted to be an immediate title contender. They went out and got Anthony Davis, Tony, who's known more for his fashion than anything he does on the court because the only time we see Anthony Davis is in street clothes. After winning the bubble championship, Frank Vogel gets fired. They hire Darvin Ham. He takes the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals. LeBron James wants him fired. They sign Russell Westbrook because LeBron James wanted him. Russell Westbrook takes all the blame that season for the Lakers' huge embarrassing failure. Next thing you know, he's fired. They hire JJ Redick, who I believe is a great coach. JJ Redick, highly intelligent dude. But a lot of people question whether JJ Redick was qualified for this job since, the only coaching experience he had was coaching prepubescent boys. But the Lakers, they hired him anyway to appease LeBron James. Let's see. What else? Oh, what about the fact that the Lakers wasted a draft pick on the spawn of Bron? There wasn't a single team in the NBA interested in drafting Bronny James, including the Lakers. But they drafted him anyway. They gave Bronny James a multi-million-dollar guaranteed contract just to keep Daddy happy. And now, because he doesn't receive the game ball for an accolade that no one gives a shit about, LeBron James wants us to believe that the Lakers are taking him for granted? This dynamic between LeBron and the Lakers, it reminds me of the dynamic between husband and wife. The husband, which would be the Lakers here, the husband is willing to do anything just to keep the peace. Wife wants an upgraded house, husband makes it happen. Wife wants a new car, husband acquiesces. One day they get into an argument. Naturally, the husband has no idea what the hell they're arguing about, and the wife is upset about something that happened 2 months ago. Remember when we bought the car and how happy I was? I was so happy that day and you forgot to take my picture. You're taking me for granted. That is the dynamic between LeBron and the Lakers. The Lakers try to keep the peace. They do everything they can to make LeBron happy, and he gets all emotional. He gets into his feelings over something that happened 2 months ago. At this point, it's probably better for both sides for this divorce to be finalized. This decision should be easy for the Lakers. Unfortunately, though, for LeBron, I don't think it's that simple. The Clippers are a flaming ass fire. The Lakers are the only team in Los Angeles with a microscopic chance of competing for a championship. At 41 years old, it can't be all that appealing to uproot your family for 1 or 2 years to play somewhere else. Or even worse, for LeBron James to be away from his family for that long while he chases another title. So, what does LeBron do? You tell me. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.